Hey, welcome, guys. It is Sunday night, the 22nd, in preparation for Monday, the 23rd. Getting a late start on this here. So I'm going to skip over the reading on the Market Wizards book, but we'll jump right into the market analysis here. That's a SPY. Hang on one moment. On the 240-minute chart here, you see that we basically are back in some of that. Oh, no, not. Yeah, I'm sorry. Get the right contract month up here. All right. You see that we came down to this other support zone here. We have another one possibly down below further that we could move into. But for now, we kind of came down, bounced off this the other day. It looks like this is the Globex session here. Yes, the Globex session. Tonight we came down and we've moved back up into here. So basically, we're still large overall view. We've got these different potential bracket zones, box zones that we're hitting off the top and bottom of a range. Also wanted to show on the 60-minute chart. Um, Okay, on the 60-minute chart, this is where we could possibly potentially have a sell ante. And that is if we move back up into this zone here around the 60-11 currently is where it's at. 60-11, 60-15, 18 zone, somewhere in there, we could have a sell ante play out, which is what I would be looking for a sell zone tomorrow. Let me write that down here real quick. That's 60, 11 to 18. And I have a big star next to that on my notes. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I don't think that a trend day is out of the question either tomorrow or Tuesday. Wanted to pull over the .D chart. Um, oops. Okay, hang on. Get this working here for me. Um, All right, so this is the 60-minute. We showing all these gaps down here below. Currently, our prices are at 6,125. So currently we're sitting 6,125. So currently we're sitting right in here. So the Globex session opened up, moved down. We're moving back up into here right now. Like I said, that being said, a trend day is not out of the question either for Monday, tomorrow, or Tuesday as a possibility there. Um, Daily, let's see. Okay. Yep. Sorry, just want to show that. Again, to reiterate those gaps down below. I know you guys are aware of those. So let's keep those in mind. Um, on here, on the daily. Um, so this is looking at Friday's prior day high and close. So we closed here at 60.24. Again, that 60.11 to 60.18 zone that I talked about as the sell ante possible zone. Well, 18.24. This close here was a close at 25, 60.25. So those are some overhead potential resistance zones if we do continue that move up here, Globex session and into the early morning that I will be looking at to see if there's any rollover. Not to force it or anything, but just see if there's any rollover there. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to show was on the SPY. Um, we pull this back over and go to the candle chart because I know how you boys like the candles. Um, So on the SPY, this is interesting here. This is why I say the trend could happen tomorrow or Tuesday. But that based on the SPY, we've just bounced off the 20 period moving average. So we could get a bounce from here, still continue to go up. Also, I did want to just temper my overly bearishness here by looking at the daily and see that pattern on the daily with the LBR 310 that it's still a cautiously short type thing given this pattern so far. And you can see that we've kind of flipped back up a little bit in that slow line on the daily, so I want to be aware of that. Um, LVR, and a bounce off this 20 period moving average. Um, Okay. And then the last thing, basically the internals. The only thing I saw as a potential on the internals is, we could have a eat the tail type situation. If we do the eat the tail and move down in the VIX, that could support that little bit of move up for Monday, and then, like I said, potentially open it up for a good trend day Tuesday. I'm leaning towards trend down. But I'm aware that with these bounces and things like that off the 20 period moving average on the SPY, and other things that we could have a move up in the morning still. So I want to be aware of that. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. We will jump into the interview with our Market Wizards interviews. Good stuff with David Ryan coming up. But we will jump into that tomorrow night. All right, have a great one. We will talk again soon.